This story is about a ruthless killer who wants to kill a girl named Kim, who can neither speak nor hear, because Kim is the only eyewitness to his crimes. At the beginning of the story, we see a girl who is leaving her office after working overtime. It's already very late at night, which is why she can't find any taxi on the road. Just then, a car pulls up next to her, with a man named Dushik sitting inside. He offers the girl a lift, but she says that she can't get into a stranger's car and walks a little further ahead. Suddenly, she hears someone groaning behind her, and when she turns around, she sees that the door of that man's car is open. Someone is asking her for help, so she goes over to the car where she sees a man's dead body inside. Just then, Dushik, who was deliberately making groaning noises, grabs the girl and kills her. After this, Dushik himself calls the police. Soon, 2 police officers arrive there. Dushik is pretending in front of them as if he's extremely frightened. He tells them that he saw some workers killing those 2 people. After taking his statement, the police let him go. On the other hand, we are shown a girl named Kim who works at a call center. Kim can neither hear nor speak. At the call center, she attends to clients like herself who cannot hear or speak. Now, after finishing work, she goes to the staff room where her colleagues try to make fun of her. But Kim knows how to lip read, so she understands them and mocks them back in her sign language, which they have no idea about. And now Kim goes to pick up her mom, who works at a tailor shop, and as her mom is walking towards her, she notices through the sound sensor installed in her car that another car is speeding up from behind. That's why she signals her mom to stop, and before the bike coming from behind can hit her mom stops. After this, her mom tells her that they received a very good incentive this month, which is why she is very happy. Meanwhile, in another part of the city, we are shown a boy named Jong, who works at a security company. Jong lives with his younger sister. Their parents are no longer in this world. That's why Jong worries a lot about his younger sister. Today, she is going on a date. Jong tells her that she must come back on time. His sister says that she will return on time, but later that night when Jong comes home from work, he sees that his sister still hasn't returned. He keeps calling her and messaging her, but she neither answers his calls nor replies to his messages. So Jong decides to go out himself to pick up his sister. At the same time, we are shown the serial killer Dushik, who is waiting in his car by the side of the road for his next victim. Just then, Kim stops her car there and tells her mom to wait in front of a pole because there is a CCTV camera there. After that, she goes to park her car. Dushik is watching everything, and now he wants to make Kim's mom his next victim, who, like Kim, cannot hear or speak. But before he can attack her, Jong's sister passes by in front of them. Because of this, he doesn't attack Kim's mom and instead attacks Jong's sister. Although Kim's mom is only a short distance away, she cannot hear. That's why she doesn't realize anything about what's happening. Jong keeps calling his sister repeatedly because their call got disconnected, but now her phone isn't going through. Jong also arrives at the place where Kim's mom is. He asks him about his sister, but he quickly realizes that she cannot hear or speak. On the other hand, we see Kim, who parks her car and is walking towards her mom. When Dushik sees this, he turns off his car's lights, and just then, a girl's sandal falls in front of Kim, which had come from a narrow dark alley ahead. Now Kim heads towards that spot. She sees that there is a girl there who is badly injured. She has been attacked with a knife. This is Jong's sister. Dushik had seen Kim heading in that direction. That's why, taking an axe, he goes after Kim to kill her. This time, he is wearing a mask to hide his face. But just as he attacks Kim, Jong's sister pushes him away. Because of this, Kim manages to escape from there. But she doesn't run towards her mom because she doesn't want to put her life in danger. That's why she runs back towards the parking lot. Dushik chases after her as well. Kim gets into her car, but Dushik is already inside as well, which Kim doesn't realize. Dushik figures out that she can't hear or speak. He shows her a knife and tells her to come with him. But here Kim had already started her car beforehand. She crashes her car into a wall which jolts Do-shik, and Kim manages to escape and run to the Polthi one with the CCTV camera and emergency security alarm. She presses the alarm, after which the lights in the area turn on. Meanwhile, we see Do-shik putting Jong's sister into his car. He has also changed his clothes. Now he arrives at the place where Kim and her mom are. Kim hasn't seen his face because earlier he was wearing a mask, and now he says that he's looking for his sister who is wearing yellow clothes. In fact, he describes Jong's sister's appearance exactly. Kim thinks that this is her brother, after which she types on her phone to tell him that she has seen his sister. She's injured, and now Kim, along with her mom, asks the man to come to that place. But just then, a police car arrives. A police officer also goes with them, but Jong's sister is not there. Kim says that they should check the CCTV camera, but even after checking the camera footage, they don't find any evidence. Actually, a little while ago, some boys had come here to smoke. That's why they had turned the CCTV camera away. Here, the police find Kim's clothes and bag. The police think that Kim has taken drugs. That's why they ask Kim, her mom, and the suspect to come to the police station, and when they are in the elevator, Kim's mom starts to suspect the culprit and communicates this to her daughter Kim in sign language. But just then, the culprit shows a message from his sister on his phone, which he has planted, and says that his sister has reached home. But for now, all three of them have to go to the police station. There, Kim is describing the appearance of the psycho killer, that is, the culprito, the police officer. Now, the culprit who is sitting with Kim's mom also starts shouting and says that he has seen him too. He was wearing a mask. Here, a police officer is sleeping and he gets disturbed by the noise. That's why he starts arguing with the culprit. During this, Jong's sister's phone falls out of the culprit's pocket. Kim's mom picks up the phone and sees that it has a photo of the same girl. The same girl Kim had told her about and whom she herself has also seen. Just then the culprit comes over and takes his phone back from Kim's mom. But now Kim's mom is convinced that he is definitely hiding something. She tells her daughter in sign language that this man has two phones and one of them has a girl's photo in it. Now the culprit looks at the statement that Kim had written. He also sees their home address in it so that he can go to their house and kill both of them. Now Jong also arrives here wanting to file a missing person report for his sister. He is extremely worried. He tells the police that his sister was wearing a yellow dress. The police officer asks him to show a photo of his sister, after which the photo is shown to the culprit and he says that he has never seen this girl. Kim's mom also doesn't recognize the girl. But when Kim is shown the girl's photo, she recognizes her and says that this is the girl she saw in an injured state. Hearing this, Jong becomes even more distressed. He also feels angry, and at this point Kim's mom remembers something. The photo of the girl seen on the culprit's mobile is of this very girl. But before she can tell anyone about this, the culprit stops her from getting up and shows a very dangerous weapon from his bag. After that, he takes a knife and moves toward Jong. But before he can stab Jong, Kim's mom screams, causing Jong to turn around and grab the knife. The culprit tells Jong that he is the one who stabbed his sister. Jong becomes extremely angry. He attacks him. At this moment, the police officers are outside, and now Kim and her mom go out and tell the police to go inside. When the police officers enter, they see Jong on top of the culprit. He is trying to kill him. Because of this, a police officer knocks him unconscious with a taser. Here, the culprit is pretending to be innocent, after which he comes outside. Although Kim and her mom try to explain to the police officer that he is the killer, the officer does not understand them. The culprit leaves from there. After a while, when Jong regains consciousness, he tells them that he was the killer who injured my sister, and now my sister's life is in danger. The police officers apologize to her and then drop Kim and her mom at their home. Jong does not go with the police officers from here. Instead, he wants to search for his sister alone. At the same time, the police officers are also searching for the culprit. Meanwhile, Kim and her mom are extremely frightened, and just then they notice from the light that someone is knocking on their door. But when they open the door, it's Kim's mom's boss who has come to collect her belongings. Kim's mom also has to go with her to help carry the things, and now Kim is alone at home. This is a very deserted area. Soon, the culprit also arrives here, who wants to kill Kim. First, he calls out. Actually, he wants to find out if there's anyone else in the house besides Kim. He becomes certain that Kim is alone at home. After that, he breaks all the lights that turn on with sound so that Kim won't notice anything, and now he moves toward her with an axe to attack her. But in that room, there is also a toy that operates by sound, and that toy gets turned on. Because of this, Kim realizes that someone is there, and as soon as the intruder attacks her with the axe, she moves out of the way and runs to lock herself in a room. Kim has Jong's phone number. She messages him and tells him that the killer is at her house. He wants to kill me. I need your help. And now the intruder starts breaking down the door with his axe. He quickly breaks down the door. Kim jumps out of the window to save her life, but the intruder grabs her by the hair. Somehow, Kim manages to free herself and falls down, then runs away to save her life. The culprit is still chasing him. In fact, every night he kills a girl. It's an obsession in his mind, and tonight, at any cost, he wants to make Kim his victim. While running, Kim reaches a place where the path ahead is blocked. The culprit also arrives there, but now Jong has also reached the spot. The culprit says, "If you come any closer, I'll end my own life, and you'll never find out where your sister is. She's injured. If you don't reach her in time, she will die. If you want to get to your sister, you'll have to leave Kim here and go." Jong agrees to his demand. After that, the culprit tells him that his sister is at Kim's house, so Jong leaves to save his sister. But when he arrives at Kim's house and sees the situation there, he realizes that the culprit lied to him. By now, Kim's mom has also arrived home. They understand everything. Meanwhile, in front of the culprit is his prey, Kim, whom he wants to kill to satisfy his hunger. But before he can kill Kim, she throws dust in his eyes and escapes from there. While running, she reaches the place where the culprit's car is parked, and just then, Jong's sister comes out of the car injured. She hides Jong's sister with her in a safe spot. Soon, the culprit also arrives at this place. He sees that Jong's sister is not in the car, but by following the blood trail, he figures out where the two have gone. She also realizes that the culprit is about to find them soon. So she gives her phone to Jong's sister and gestures to her to call her brother and tell him everything. Actually, she wants to help Jong's sister. That's why she comes out in the open to draw the culprit's attention towards herself and sets off the security alarm at that place before running away. The culprit chases after her as well. After that, Jong's sister calls him and tells him her location. Soon, Jong, Kim's mom, and an ambulance also arrive there. Jong's sister's life has been saved. She says that Kim risked her own life to save mine. She ran towards the city, and that killer is after her. Jong and Kim's mom set out towards the city to save her. Meanwhile, we see Kim, who has reached the city where there are a lot of people. She tries to explain to them that the killer wants to kill her and is still after her. But no one is able to understand what she's saying. At the same time, she is holding a knife in her hand. That's why everyone is afraid of Kim. And now the killer tells everyone there that she is his sister. He says that her mental condition is not stable. Everyone believes what he says. Kim tries to run away to save her life, but just then two security officers catch her and hand her over to the killer. They also give the knife that Kim had to the killer. Kim is feeling very helpless here. The killer comes near her. Kim begs him not to kill her, but the killer wants to satisfy his hunger by killing Kim at any cost today. That's why he takes her to a deserted alley. Meanwhile, Jong and Kim's mom have also reached the city. Both of them are searching for Kim separately, and just then Jong sees that the killer is about to kill Kim. So he attacks the killer and beats him until he loses consciousness. After that, he apologizes to Kim because last time he had left her alone. He also tells her that his sister is now completely safe. Also, your mom is in the city looking for you. The killer is listening to all of this as he is still conscious. After this, he attacks Young from behind, injures him badly, and tells Kim that today he won't kill her but her mom instead. After that, he sets out to find her mom. Kim and Jong are also searching for Kim's mom now, but the killer reaches her before they do. Kim's mom gets extremely frightened when she sees him. The killer approaches her and says, "Your daughter is in that small dark alley. She needs your help." And just as Kim's mom is heading that way, Kim also arrives there. She runs towards the killer to save her mom. She has a knife in her hand with which she attacks the killer. Seeing this, everyone around is shocked. But she didn't stab the killer. Instead, she stabbed herself. After that, she hands the knife to the killer. Here, everyone around thinks that the killer stabbed Kim with the knife. That's why everyone starts to fear him. After this, the police are informed. Soon, the police arrive there. The killer realizes that Kim has trapped him. Now he can't escape. A police officer approaches the killer to take the knife from him, but the killer attacks the officer's face with the knife, injuring him. After that, he runs towards Kim to kill her, but a police officer shoots him in the leg, causing him to fall right there. The killer sees that Kim is standing in front of him. Kim laughs at him because she has won this fight. The killer gets up once again and moves towards her to attack. The police officer shoots him again, after which he falls to his knees. But even now, he still wants to kill her. He tries once more, but just then Jong comes and pushes him down, bringing an end to the killer's life. A few months pass, after which we see Kim and her mom, who have come to visit an island. In fact, they had always planned to come here. Jong and Jong's sister are also with them here. Jong's sister has now fully recovered, and all four of them spend a wonderful time together here. With this, the film story comes to an end right here. We hope you enjoyed this story.